Okay, all set to go. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Up and in, and we're underway here in the home opener. And another ball. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man on base to start the inning. Here's Joe Adell. Just missed. Adell, in his fourth year, batting second in today's lineup, usually in center field, but today starting in left.
One thing I always felt if I played left field instead of center field was that the ball gets out there to you pretty quick, and the most important play is that ball down the left field line, getting to it, cutting it off, making a strong throw to keep that single instead of turning it into a double.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Cal Raleigh, the next to hit for the Angels. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. And the right-hander deals. That one pulled foul.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Royce Lewis. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the third and final game of the series. In the dirt. That's hard hit on the line. And that is that. Back here in Queens. And on the hill in this one, Drew Rasmussen.
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boog. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
Luis Angel Acuna leading things off and takes a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Makes the catch for the out. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Swings through that one for strike 1.
No balls.
One out,
strike.
base is empty. Next offering is fouled back. He goes down looking. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. First offering, and it just misses. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
One ball,
just
one
not
strike.
able to catch up to that velocity.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Alonso leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all.
Full count.
Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Checks his swing.
Did he go?
Appeal down to third, and he held up.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. And now they're out in front. It's 3-0. And now it's Mark Vientos. He was late there. Strike one.
0-1.
That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Lewis. And the inning is over. Back here at Citi Field, Jorge Soler up at the plate. Holmes back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And a breaking ball misses outside. Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. David Fry now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
No balls. 1 strike.
Started to swing. Held up. Next offering is fouled back. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here at Citi Field, home of the New York Mets. Singy, we saw this team playing in the NLCS a year ago.
And some people were surprised they went as far as they did, but they had a really talented roster. In the postseason, you just need one of those guys to get hot, and good things start to happen.
And now it's Jose Siri. And first offering is fouled off. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Yeah, Pete Alonso was that guy last year. It felt like he was hitting a game-changing home run every night.
And the rest of his teammates just fed off that energy, Boog. Francisco Lindor was absolutely amazing. Mets fans will remember his grand slam against the Phillies for a very long time.
But with that said, the only way for the Mets to take a step forward this season is reaching the World Series. Acuna swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Next pitch is outside. 2 out, space is empty. That's a strikeout. Woody Keller. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the veteran first baseman, Jeimer Candelario. Check swing, and he went.
No balls.
And that's strike 1. Soto raging back towards the wall. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Now it's Paul DeJong up to the plate. And that's outside. Pitch misses there. 2 balls, no strikes. And there's a foul ball. And that one is going to go. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 3-1. And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
Just foul.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Ball.
Outside low. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is fouled off.
That's foul.
Not
2-2.
close with that one, and the count's even at 2. Siri makes the grab, 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Adele at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Soto gets under it, and that is that. And we're back, set for the bottom of the third. Now the number 2 hitter, Brandon Nimmo, just missed.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after
strikes.
the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I think he was sitting
1
off
ball,
speed there.
2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. And
Ball
that's
2.
off the inside edge.
2
and
balls,
the count now
2
even up.
strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's Pete Alonso. Singled and scored his first time. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Whips it to first.
Out.
2 up, 2 down. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Inside.
Inside.
And that's ball 1.
Ball 2.
That one ripped, but foul. 2 outs. That's
Ball.
off the inside corner. Now 3-1. That one the other way. Base hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So
Adele squeezes it, and that. Back here in Queens, start of the 4th. Here's the Angels catcher, Cal Raleigh. And that one fouled off.
he's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Fights it off. He'll see another. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. Now the third baseman, Royce Lewis. Check swing, called strike.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the third home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
2 outs, base is empty. Jorge Soler will hit next. Soler in his 10th season, 33 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
He makes the grab, and that is that. Bottom of the 4th, here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, these
No
Mets
balls,
showing
1 strike.
great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
That one just misses.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Jeff McNeil stands in.
No, that's in.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Next offering is fouled back. Hit in the air, left field. Adele moves under it. Corrals it. And there's two down. And here is Francisco Alvarez. That clips a corner. To third. Sends it across to first. That's the inning. Back here at Citi Field. Ready now for the fifth inning. Now it's the right fielder, David Fry. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one.
You know, these Angels need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Base hit center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
A little bit low.
That's down.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That one missing inside. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And it is gone. That's one way to quiet the crowd. And we are starting over. It's 3-3.
Hey.
And that is out of play. Foul ball, still 0-2. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're at the top of the fifth. And that one hops the wall. Around first, heading for two. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Lindor. Over to first.
Out.
Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
Ball.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
1-0.
Just missed.
That's a ball.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter in the back of the mind. You're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
And that's downstairs and outside.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through. in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Misses inside. And 1-1.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Siri in position. Makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. In from third is the tying run.
Oh, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Raleigh, the next to hit, takes ball one. Inside, ball two.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Rodriguez off of first with 2 away. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
So now 2 on and 2 outs. And now here is Royce Lewis.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Fastball for a strike. Lindor. They get the force. They limit the damage here. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here is Jose Siri. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And a good eye there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And stepping in for New York, Luis Angel Acuna. Tap foul at the plate. Hit on the ground to short to Young. And a couple of quick outs.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Nimmo, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. That's off the inside corner. And the count even 1-1. And it's fouled away. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Out towards right center field. Rodriguez settles under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the DH, Jorge Soler. And a foul ball. Slider misses outside. That one inside, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that skips in the dirt.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Full count.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. It's 5-3. And now, David Fry. Oh, great grab on the dive. But safe at first despite a terrific stab there. Man at first, nobody out. Now it's the second baseman, Cody Clemens.
No, that's down.
A little bit low. This one could be trouble. Throw comes in. Runner stop. Second and third. Nobody out.
2 hits for him in this one. Both. for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
That's down. One hops off the wall. The run comes in to score from second, and they lead by 4.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Candelario at second with nobody out. Toss to Alonso. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Julio Rodriguez. Ball 1, no strikes. 1 out and a runner at second. That's a hit. And that's good enough to hold the lead runner at third. Runners now at the corners. Here's the left fielder, Joe Adell. Fouled off left side. On the ground. What a stop. The feed for one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And now Cal Raleigh. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
No balls.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that one is off the wall. And they hold him at third, 90 feet away with 2 out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Picks himself up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Soler now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And takes low for ball 1. And it stays fair. Coming home. 1 run is in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Well done. Drives in the run. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Next one misses, and now 2-0.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. That misses the zone, and now 3-1. In the air out to center. Acuna right there to make the grab. And well, we go bottom 6. And stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso. And that one fouled off.
Well, Boog, it didn't take very long for Alonso to set the home run record here at Citi Field. He passed Lucas Duda for the top spot in June of 2023.
The 0-2. And the Polar Bear strikes out. Here's Francisco Lindor. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. Nicely done for the out. And now it's Juan Soto. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Got him looking. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Cody Clemens. Foul ball. And the 0-1. That one almost got him. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Gets a piece and stays alive. Vientos puts it away, and there's one down. Now batting Jeimer Candelario. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. Adcock measures 6 feet even. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a 2-seamer. Swing and a foul out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Pitch misses. Now 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
2 away.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Foul ball.
And he can't come up with it.
He's safe.
Infield knock right there. He was able to beat that one out easily. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Digging in, Julio Rodriguez.
Hey-hi.
Slider right there.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
2 outs. On to first. Out. And that is the inning. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos. And first offering is fouled off. Way out front for strike 2.
0-2.
Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9. And now here's Jeff McNeil. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch swinging.
Ooh, Baez.
No ball.
You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Up the middle. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. That one fouled off.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Foul.
That one to first, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now, Joe Adell. Adcock back to work. Pitch misses.
1-0.
Ball 1. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Fair ball.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know, they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
At the plate, Cal Raleigh. There's a strike. Alonso. And he's out on the tag. Goes to second. Safe there. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Royce Lewis. McNeil on his horse. Hauls it in for the out. Out number 2. Jorge Soler, the next to hit for the Angels. And the first offering is not close. Swings through that one for strike 1.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Strikes.
Soto makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here in Queens, on to the bottom of the 8th, and now the center fielder. New arm out of the bullpen, Jake Eder.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to.
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That one felt good. It's 10-4. So back to the top of the order. Here's the second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna.
Foul.
And foul ball. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Puts it away for the out. Brandon Nimmo, the next to hit. A pair of strikeouts, and he's flied to center. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Check swing, but he went too far. 0-2 now.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. That one outside. 1-0.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Right through there for a strike.
1-2.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Inning over. New inning getting started. So in now for the Angels, David Fry. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
And out number 1 on the grab. Now it's going to be Cody Clemens. He's already homered here in this one. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And first offering is fouled off. Clemens over at second, 1 down. Drops into the glove. That's out number 2. So a man aboard, Paul DeJong, getting ready to hit. And that is that. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the 9th, and stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Ground ball, left side. Lindor retired. Juan Soto now. Base is empty, 1 away here in the last half of inning number 9. That's a strike, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
And that's a strikeout looking. Now only 1 out remaining. Now at the plate, Mark Vientos. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Angels take this one in a blowout. 10-4.